Hey folks, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me again for some more Icarus fun here on Console Edition. Guys, I'm digging the game. I'm really enjoying the game. I played a little bit offline last night just to kind of get ahead a little bit on resources. I didn't want to take a whole bunch of time during streams just to farm. So I'm definitely ahead on resources. And you might be thinking, wow, the house looks a little bit different. And you might be right to think so. So here's what happened. So I might have accidentally caught the house on fire. So yeah, I burned my house down. In my defense, it wasn't my fault. So I had the campfire kind of close to a wall, as you guys saw in the prior 3 streams, and it was fine the whole time. But then I had a bright idea. I'm like, I'm going to punch that wall out and put a door there. I didn't touch the campfire whatsoever. All I did was punch the wall out and put a door there. The moment I installed that door, it caught on fire. I think because the door has a swinging radius, so the game acted like the fire was on top of the door already, even though I didn't open the door. It shouldn't have happened, but it did. And to make the story even better, remember that perk I was talking about a long time ago? I'm like, when they give you something like this in a video game, there's usually a reason. So that immediately came to mind as soon as my house caught on fire. So in a panic, while I'm watching my builds catch on fire one piece at a time, I'm trying to figure out the perk tree, I'm fumbling buttons, my hands are sweating. About this time, about half the house is on fire. I finally figure out the perk situation, and then of course I don't have the materials. By this time, my treasure chests are now on fire. So I had to hurry up and figure out which pile on the floor had the stuff that I needed to craft said fire whacker. Once I finally crafted the fire whacker, I saved a grand total of 3 builds. I was somewhat proud of myself. So anyway, long story short, guys, important fire safety tip here. Do not build campfires too close to anything that could even come close to that when it's activated, i.e. doors swinging in or out. So as an additional precaution, I went ahead and punched a piece of wooden floor out, and now it is just basically sitting on dirt foundation. I was like, I am not going through this again. The fire whacker really wasn't efficient. I had to beat on each build like, 5 or so times to get it to go out. But then by the time I moved on to the next one to put it out, that one would catch back on fire. So it was really just, I would have been a lot better off equipping the hammer and just like breaking out builds in the middle right away. And then the fire wouldn't have been able to spread, I don't think, to the rest of the house. That would have saved a heck of a lot more builds than me trying to get the fire whacker going. So anyway, guys, that's it. Just kind of wanted to update you on where things were, why the house looks different. Not only that, I wanted a little bit more space to accommodate this little dirt patch in the middle with the campfire, so it is bigger now. Plenty of expansion room for chests, crafting benches, etc. Not only that, I know we're going to be going fishing here at some point, so I built a really awesome deck. I am very proud of my deck. That took a little bit of work because I had to ground it, so as soon as I unlock like chairs and stuff like that, I'll be chilling. And I will be drinking a cold one with a fishing rod in my hands. Loving it. Guys, I am really loving the graphics in this game. Hey, Atlantis, what is going on? Yes, it burnt down. All I could do was sit here in absolute horror and just watch. And honestly, I didn't care about the structure. It's only like 4 or 5 trees maybe that I had to chop down. But what I was more worried about was losing all the loot. Thankfully, it just, once the chest burns, it like drops a little loot bag, so you actually don't lose your stuff. So Icarus devs, thank you very much for your kindness, because that was really like, I had a lot of stuff stored. So that was really like, whoo! Yeah, so I had it close-ish to the wall. I mean, it was still a pretty good distance away. It was probably, I don't know, right around there or something. So there was a good thing there, and it was fine. It was fine for, hours. Probably 10 hours or more. But, boy, as soon as I put that door build down, I heard the whoosh, and there was a little fire. I mean, it happened right away, so I know that's what it was. It just didn't like the door build going in there. But, lesson learned, now I know, and now you all know as well. So anyway, guys, I want to do some fun stuff today. I really want to go cave diving. I found a cave. Blew my mind. I was just going around looking for animals because I was trying to get the bone, the fur, and the leather going. Not only that, I was crafting this super suit, which I'm about to show you all. I know I kind of look like something out of The Lost World or something. I don't really know where they got this idea from, but there it is. So call me Jurassic Park. But Sam in his Jurassic Park costume here. I feel a little bit tankier. I know a wolf started chomping on me last night after I put this thing completely together, and it felt like I was holding up a little better to the attack. I didn't see my health bar going down quite so fast. So anyway, just wanted to throw all that out there, kind of catch everybody up on where we're at today. So in addition to just, getting caught up on mats, rebuilding my house, and then, getting the super suit crafted here, I really feel like I'm ready to take on a cave. So I was just going around looking for animals, found the cave. I tried to mark it. I thought in my mind this Karen over here would... Where you at, Karen? Would mark the map. I've played other games where that's the sole purpose of that thing. You have to unlock the perk, you have to, build it, and then it marks the map, and you can name it whatever you want, blah, blah, blah. Either it's just not working and it's hard broke right now, or it's just not how it works. I kept getting conflicting answers on Google, so I just kind of gave it up. All I know is right now I cannot rename that thing, and it does not show up on the map. If I had known that, I would not have wasted the perk point. Getting back to perk points. On the next tier, guys, tier 2, once I hit level 10, I'm real close. You see up here, I'm like, squeak! So close. The next super suit I want to craft requires rope. So I don't know... I figured this out last night. Now I can't remember why that's locked. Now I'm having a total brain fart, but maybe I need to have the workbench built. That might be it. So yeah, as soon as I hit level 10, we can go into tier 2 here, get that crafting bench going, and then, that might unlock some of these locked things back in tier 1. I did spend 1 perk point here. Not that I wanted to just start crafting a bunch of bandages, but in that cave, I did get pelted by something. I think it was poison damage. It all happened so fast, I wasn't prepared for anything to attack me. I was still outside the cave. But it threw something at me, and I was taking some kind of damage. I think it was poison. So, with that, I wanted to go ahead and unlock that just so I had access to all these. So in my mind, I'm not going to spend all of my perk points ever. I'm always going to leave 1 or 2 back. That way, if something catastrophic happens, I can go in here real quick, unlock the perk. Wow, as I'm talking this through, it's like the fire whacker all over again. Maybe this isn't such a great game plan. But, so that's my idea anyway. Just go unlock the perk real quick, and then, I've already got these mats. I've got the fiber, the charcoal, I've got the flowers that are needed. That one needs rope, which I don't have yet. The salt I have, bone dioxide, yeah, I've got all this stuff. Some of these require the flowers and the plants. That might be on this side. And again, guys, I've already got a lot of this stuff pre-stored, so I can craft it out real quick. The one thing that I might do, and see, I've been talking about this, the spoiled meat probably has a purpose. There it is, guys. So there's the anti-poison paste. Sounds amazing. It's like getting aloe vera after a sunburn. I just hope it's more effective than that. But yeah, that's where the spoiled meat goes. So I probably will craft 1 or 2 of these and take them with me into that cave. So let's see, we need fiber, charcoal, spoiled meat, which I already have. Got tons of spoiled meat, actually. And now that I'm looking at my hotbar down there, I see another one about ready to kick the bucket. So I want to use that because I want to get my buff running. But, so yeah, spoiled meat. What else did I say? Charcoal. That's over here somewhere. See, I kind of rearranged it a little bit too, just because, well, I had to rebuild the house, so... That's like a rule. If you have to rebuild your house, you have to rearrange. I'm having a total brain fart right now. I think it was the blue flower, but... I know, just fiber? That's kind of boring. So anyway, I'll go ahead and unlock that perk, grab the fiber. Oh. Wow, I actually guessed right that time, and then I moved along anyway. And then that should pop up in my crafting deal here. And I found a way to navigate the menus easier. It's funny, the more I played last night, the faster I was getting at this stuff. If you trigger one way or the other, it bounces back and forth. So if there were 3 or 4 screens here to look at, right trigger would just keep going to the right, left trigger would go back to the left. In fact, I might be able to show you that in the inventory. So yeah, right trigger, it just keeps going through all the main sections there. So I don't have to, like, you know, do this painstaking press the arrow button 10,000 times to get across the screen anymore. It's definitely speeding things up. So again, guys, I'm learning as I go here. But overall, I am very happy with the game. It was a well-spent $40. And I'm just having a lot of fun with it. The one thing that I did that I wished I did not do... I wish I did not start a new game in easy mode. I really was hoping that it would reduce the demand on the water, the food, and the O2. That's really all I cared about. But instead it was supposed to just, like, make animals not aggro as much or something. And I don't know. I'm not really feeling it. Like, I feel like the animals are still aggroing just the same. Like, I don't feel like it's any easier there. I feel like they still get scared away and run away from me, no matter, you know, what. It was normal or easy. So, again, I don't feel any benefit there. Actually, it's kind of tougher because when I go out to kill animals, it's like the spawn rate is less. That's the one big thing I have noticed going into easy mode here. So, yeah. I wish I could go back and undo it. Unfortunately, once you lock in that world setting, there's no way to go back and fix that, which I think is ridiculous. So hopefully, you know, knocking on wood very loudly here, that's one of the patches that are to come. You'll be able to manipulate those settings after you started your world. So anyway, yeah, so I really, you know, I really regret going into the easy mode for that reason. I spent 2-3 hours just walking around this map trying to find animals last night. It was getting kind of ridiculous. But anyway, so that's my little spiel on all that. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and I've got my bandages, I've got my weapons. I will quickly repair some of this stuff because I don't want to be, like, in the middle of doing things when something breaks, obviously. Oh, I am out of sticks apparently. Which reminds me, I can probably download some of this stuff. I still haven't found a way to get down to the hotbar quickly. I don't know. But that's okay. I'm definitely getting quicker overall. So that spoiled meat can probably get put away also. I want to go in here with as much inventory as possible because I have absolutely no idea what to expect. I did not go in that cave. I saw it was very dark. I heard some noises and I stayed outside because I didn't want to spoil it. And guys, some folks have been reaching out to me in comments about this. Hey, Link Mario, what's up? Welcome, welcome. Oh, thank you so much, Link Mario. I appreciate that. Alright, guys. What was I saying here? Oh, yeah, so the O2, and I've seen this. I was just kind of timid. I didn't want to do that because in my mind I wanted to mentally keep track of my O2. And not knowing, you know, what would happen in there, I was kind of timid about using that. So I just kept ignoring it. But folks, you know, told me in comments that's what that's there for. So I could basically be putting the rocks in there, and that'll just kind of continually keep my O2 up. So basically it's like oxygen to go. So what I was doing was I was just basically consuming the rocks as I needed it when it got low. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to get that out there and say thank you guys so much for, you know, keeping the comments coming and helping me to learn this game. There's a lot to it. And I definitely appreciate the assist there. Alright guys, with that, before we actually do a little cave dive here, if you wouldn't mind taking that quick moment to like, share, subscribe, comment. I always appreciate those things. Press to drink from water. So there it is. Food, water... I am ready to rock and roll. And check this out. Bridges. What? Very easy to craft. Just 3 floor pieces. Little trick to that. I had to stand on the opposite bank and kind of, you know, use my cursor to get that leveled right. Because if you're standing here, it just puts it like on top of the rock and then it's too high to step on. So I found I had to go across the bank and do it that way. But yeah, it's definitely helped a lot. I'm not having to dip into the water every time to get back and forth to the base. I was getting a little old. But yeah, there's Casa de la Sam. With my new dock. I cannot wait to go fishing off that thing. So guys, it should be a fun stream. As soon as I make level 10, I want to get into that missions tab. Oh, and by the way, I figured out why I haven't been able to get into the missions tab. It's a thing. Left joystick. So check this out. Wait a minute. This isn't right. Okay, I found another menu where it said that at level 10 I could explore missions. Or maybe it was after I got the crafting bench crafted, which you need level 10 for, so... yeah, that's the deal on that. Link Mario. I hear you, man. Honestly, it's okay. You know, no hard feelings. You know, as long as it's honest, if somebody hits dislike... and for example, I have a video from like 6 years ago. It has like, I don't know, 50 likes, and it has like 3,000 dislikes. I was like, whoa, like what went wrong there? So like the dislikes actually helped me to kind of go back and like see what I did wrong, or, you know, try to figure out why it was so unliked. So that just kind of helps me to put better content out moving forward. So, I mean, of course, nobody likes to see a thumbs down, but, you know, I do appreciate it at the same time because it does help me in the long run. Alright, guys, so here's that freaking Karen I built. Now, I'm hoping, you know, the restart today, getting back on fresh, will allow me to actually put the name. Because right now, over there on the right, it just says Waystone. So, you know, it's got the little cursor lighting up, so I'm like, oh, cool, you know, I can manipulate that. But as soon as I push the button, like, it doesn't work. So, I don't know. Again, I don't know if that's a glitch, but you can leave a message, like that works. That lets me go into my menu here and type whatever I want. So, I don't know. Maybe I just misunderstood the purpose of the thing. Maybe it's just to leave other players messages and leave them a little present here, because I noticed there's a inventory slot sitting there. I don't know. So anyway, guys, here we go. Now, something else that I did too, or that I wanted to do, was up my arrows. These stone arrows, I noticed in the tech tree I could have crafted better arrows. Bone arrow. I didn't even unlock the spec yet, so yeah, I meant to do that. But look at that, 60 on the projectile damage. 10% critical, 20% projectile break chance. I don't know what that means exactly, but those are definitely bigger damage numbers. Going back over here, where is my regular arrow? It's like half that. 31 to 35, 50% break chance. So I think the break chance, because that's a higher number on a lower grade arrow, I think that means like the arrow will break instead of actually hitting your target. And, you know, this one over here only has a 20% chance of that. So I think it's an improvement. Like, the lower the number, the better on that. So anyway, just, yeah, let's get in here and see what's going on. Now, if it's super dark, I can actually turn the gamma up. Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and take a minute and turn the gamma up. So it might look a little bit whitewashed outdoors. It does kind of ruin the graphics a little bit because it takes away some of the depth. But here in the cave, I want you guys to see like what we got. Ooh, what we got going on. Whoa! Okay, that must be what pelted me in the back yesterday. Ouch. Okay, so I'm gonna drink that anti-poison paste. Wait a minute, why can't I use it? Maybe that's not one for the hotbar? Okay, so yeah, that was definitely poison damage, because whatever was happening, it fixed it. So there it is, now we know it's poison damage. Oh. Alright, so I'm going to get back in here and try to kill that thing. I pegged it once. And I forgot to change my, I keep forgetting to do that, changing my, sensitivity, because right now the cursor's just, like, on kind of a runaway. Bruh. I need to watch my health, too. So I can sidestep their shots, which is good. Man, that thing is not dying fast. What did that take, like 5-6 arrows? Ooh, health low. Yep, see problems. Maybe I can eat, and that'll bump me up a little bit. So that definitely keeps ticking away at your health there. I don't see it in the active effects right now. I meant to look at that earlier when I was taking damage to make sure it was actually poison. And it's really weird that it wouldn't allow me to do that in the hotbar. So I don't know if that's another glitch thing. But I mean, I consumed it the same way I consume everything else on my inventory, so I'm assuming it's probably a glitch thing. And I might have a little bit of cover... Oh, he moved. I think that headshots definitely count for more. So yeah, try to get those headshots if at all possible. That might help you with this a little bit. I know it's helping me a little bit. Ooh, 128! Hot dog! That was a big number. Ooh, what do we got here? And guys, I know it's still awful dark. Let there be light. Press to interact. I've never seen this before. Getting some arrows back. Nice, nice. What is that? Worm scale. Hoo-hoo. Sounds delicious. Poison sac. Okay. And some kind of a tentacle. Cave worm. I have no idea what that means, but whatever. There you have it. Okay, so that's a new resource already, and I haven't even really made it into here. Oh wow, I almost died doing it, so yeah, I probably need to go back and craft those better arrows. Funny, I don't see damage numbers. This probably doesn't do anything. Yeah, I don't see like a health bar or anything. Ah, we got something here. Oh, iron ore. Uh-oh. Okay, iron ore. That's going to be big because in the next tree, I think we can start making iron stuff. I think. But I got to get these things cleared before I can do anything. Or maybe they'll leave me alone now? Wishful thinking. Yeah, I really need to get that sensitivity fixed. This is bad. I don't know why it's... Oh, I'm about to die again, aren't I? Time to go. Yikes! Oh, he tagged me. I'm about to biff it. Yikes! Come on, baby. I couldn't quite get there. So hopefully we go back to our bed. I don't know if I remembered to actually, like, set the spawn point. We're about to find out. But this is a good thing. See, I can go craft the arrows now. Hopefully that'll speed up the combat. Okay, so apparently I totally forgot to re-enable my spawn point with the bed after it burned down, and I had to replace it. That's okay. I eat challenge for breakfast. Let's see where I landed. So I need to go due south to get home. Easy peasy. The good thing is, I've noticed, even though you kind of randomly spawn back in at different, random locations, I mean, it hasn't been too far. It's been in the same, immediate area right around this lake. So I'm kind of glad about that. Like, I'm not having to run halfway across the map through, like, ice biomes and, die trying just to get back. I've played games like that, and that's no fun for anyone. So this time before I go, I will definitely remember... Oh, you lose all your food buffs too, don't you? Definitely remember to craft better arrows. Where is that new arrow now? Did I unlock it? I might not have unlocked it yet. Nope. Okay, so we got stick, leather, and bone. I got plenty of all that stuff. Stick, leather, and bone. Leather. I have no idea how fast these mats are gonna go. I got plenty of sticks, so I don't really care about that. It's the other stuff I'm not real sure on. Because, wow, I noticed it was like... Yeah, ouch. 5 bone each. Wowzers. For 1 arrow. Like, this isn't a bundle of arrows. This is an arrow. Like... Dang. And I only get 40 out of this. Yeah, wow. Okay, well, it's a good arrow, so maybe what I'll do is I'll keep using the other arrows for, like, wildlife and stuff since they're effective. And then I'll use these for, like, more heavy-duty combat, like what I'm doing now. Link Mario, try to find what they call a condenser microphone. They're a little bit more expensive, but they usually come with, like... I don't know, it's just a better microphone, so... I would, like, look on Amazon or just whatever your online marketing is over there and... just type in condenser microphone and see what pops up. I didn't spend too much on mine, it was reasonable. But it was definitely a lot more than, say, like a lapel mic or something like that, so... I've also had a lot of problems with headset mics. Wait a minute, where did that... I feel like I'm missing something here. Okay, whatever. Maybe I spent them all. So with that, I'll top off on a little bit of air. My food is back in my backpack, probably spoiling as we speak. And hopefully I'm far enough back I can get my backpack in peace. I'm really hoping that those first two don't spawn back in, because now I have no way to actually deal with them until I get to my backpack. This is usually when I run into a wolf or something, when I'm completely defenseless. But fingers crossed here. If that's the case, and I'm going to have to deal with those first two again, I'm going to have to go back and craft a new bow, I guess. And unfortunately, all my good foods are in the backpack. I see my little gravestone. Nice. Give me that. Alright, good. It puts everything back. See, in LEGO Fortnite, when you pick up your backpack, nothing is right. Like, it's all randomized. I hate that. But here in this one, it looks like we're good to go. It kept everything. Okay, so what I need to do then is get rid of the arrow I don't want. I have no idea, like, which arrow is equipped. I think it's this one. It kind of looks like that one. Yeah, I think we're good. Okay, let's see what the difference is. What a difference a day makes. Hey, wow, he came right out to say hello. Well, I still see a 30 damage number on the body. I really need to fix that sensitivity. It's really run away, guys. Like, it's bad. I was having this problem last night. I was just too lazy to go in here and figure out how to do that. Controller sensitivity, X and Y. I don't know what that means, X versus Y. Let's turn both of those down and see what happens, I guess. Oh, that's so much better. So it doesn't run away now the moment it starts catching. Like, I've got a little bit of play in it now, so yeah, I can zero in my shot a lot better, because that was bad. Like, that is a terrible default setting. Come on out! Say cheese! I'm not doing any more damage. Ouch. I wonder why. Okay, actually, I'm glad I'm taking the damage. Let's see if I can hurry up and see, like, what it is. Poisoned. So yeah, that is definitely poison damage. So I crafted the right thing. Wonder how long it lasts. Like, are you supposed to preemptively eat that, or... I don't know. I just really wish it would work on my hotbar, like... Wait a minute, you know what? Maybe it'll go to the right, because I still haven't figured out how to put things in that right arrow. Bruh. What is going on here? Oh no! These lightning storms, the last time one of those came through, that wrecked my build. It didn't catch on fire and burn down, but it was definitely damaged. So, okay, I don't know why now I cannot get into my... There we go. That's still not working. I might have to restart my software. Yeah, I can't arrow left and right down there right now. Ugh. So I've had this happen a few times, and it's always in menus. I really hope, again, knocking on wood really loudly here, this is coming very soon in a patch. It's probably about the third time it's happened to me, maybe fourth, where just it's always in the menus. It just won't work. It gets stuck somehow. Alright, just me and Sam going at it. Get her done. Man, those things do a lot of damage. And maybe it compounds itself, so, you know, you get hit once, that's doing a little. And there's that lightning storm. It's horrific, too. Like, lightning strikes close, it flashes, it creeps you out pretty good. Okay, so maybe I was using the wrong arrow. Maybe that's why the damage numbers weren't higher like I expected. Look at that, 143 headshot, nice. Yeah, okay, much better. Well, I might be able to actually snipe him from behind cover here. Well, he lifted his head up there, but yeah, it's the right idea. Ooh, 238, hot dog! Alright, sweet, get some more mats. Don't mind if I do. I mean, if you gotta do the work again, you might as well get the goodies again. Whoops. Oh! What's going on here? I didn't say you could come out yet. Ah, nuts. Okay, maybe I'm backing up too far. And I wonder if there are health resets every time they go home or whatever. Oh, apparently not. Wow, look at that bow, guys. It's already, like, trashed. Didn't I just, like, repair that before we came in here? Alright, yeah, much more combat effective. Obviously, you can't just walk up to those things with a spear. They're just going to keep pelting you with their poison shots. Alright, let's see if I can get in my menu now and do what I need to do down here. Yeah, I sure can. See, again, that software reset. That fixed it. But I really want to know how to get things into my hotbar over here. I still have been unsuccessful. I don't know, again, if that's a glitch thing, but that's supposed to be the right arrow. The one on the left is the left arrow. The one on the left works. It's the torch. So anyway, I don't know. I'll have to keep working on that. And actually, this probably needs to be over here, because when you open the menu, that's automatically highlight. Then I can just pound that real quick and get healed. So yeah, I wish I had that thought, like, before I biffed it. And guess what else I forgot to do? I forgot to, you know, reset the spawn point at the bed that I talked about. Totally spaced on that. Alright, so there's another new resource from the caves. Oh wow, there's a lot of it too. I walked past a few nodes, didn't even see it. Oh, coal ore, yeah, we need that. I already know we need that. I was looking ahead on different crafting specs from the next tier, and look at it, guys, I'm already level 10. So yeah, we're going to be building a workbench, and we're going to be unlocking some new fun stuff here. Should definitely be a good stream tonight. And honestly, I couldn't wait to log back in today. Like, I did all my adulting as quickly as I could. I got to physical therapy, got her done. I even went to the grocery store. Now, normally, you know, when I need to go to the grocery store, if there's a game I want to play that bad, I just, you know, skip the grocery store. Pop-Tarts work just fine in a pinch. But, no, today I did the adult thing and I went to the grocery store. But, man, I could not wait to get back here and get going with this game. And I just realized I'm really weighted right now. And I'm not walking this, though, all the way back to base, so... maybe it's giving me, like, a bunch of stone, too, that I really don't need. Now it's all iron. There's some stone I can dump. Actually, let me fix my bow first. Oh, I can't. Sticks. Ugh. Okay, well... I'm still like 7 pounds over. Wow. Wait a minute, why didn't that... I do have sticks. Man, I don't know what just happened there. Did I dump my bow? I might have thought I was highlighted on something else when I hit that button, because I just now realized the stone is still there and the bow is not. So I guess I'm crafting a new bow when I get back to base. Jeepers. Wow, I'm still weighted. Well, there goes the stone. I cannot believe I busted my bow down. I either looked at that wrong, or the game still thought I was highlighted on the bow or something. I don't really know, but... oh yeah, cool. You'll have to let me know how you like that one there, Link Mario. Yep, alright, Link Mario. Hey, I know it's late for you. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping in today. Hey, what's up? The Bacon Bus. Thanks for letting me know I scrapped my bow. Yeah, I had a feeling I did something wrong there. I was like, wait a minute. Why is it missing? I like that name, by the way, the Bacon Bus. My mouth just watered a little bit thinking about an actual bacon bus. I got cave sickness. What? Yeah, I see that in my lungs. I had not noticed that. Wow, there's a lot to this game. Lower health regen. Wow. And that's not a short ticker either. That's, counter with antibiotics or wait it out. Yeah, there's antibiotics too I can open up. I guess you're going to need that, though. I guess that's pretty common in caves. Okay, gotcha. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. And I actually never did put my rocks in my suit. So I guess I can afford to put a few in here for now. Alright, first things first. Bow. What are we looking at? Fiber sticks. I got plenty of both. Easy peasy on that one. So at least that was an easy fix. I was like, man, am I going to have to go chop down trees or something? That wasn't too painful. And wow, I cannot believe how heavy that metal... Well, I guess I should know how heavy that metal is. I've been playing Valheim, and like each piece of metal is 10 pounds. So you pick up like 20 of the things and you're weighted already. It's terrible. And let's see, I got stone type items going on over here. Okay, gotcha, the bacon bus. Thank you for letting me know that. So, I guess, yeah, like break a node, run outside, go back in, break a node, run outside. I think I'm tracking. Of course, by the time I get back over there, the monsters will be back. But I do want to spend just a little bit of time here before I go back into the cave. I want to see... about this perk tree. I want to get some of this stuff going, like the bench. I've been waiting, guys. Level 10 took a while to get here. It was like, as soon as I hit level 8, it really slowed down. And I was just doing everything I could think of to, you know, get XP. Go out and break rocks, kill animals, just everything. Chop trees. The far right slot in the toolbar is for when you are carrying something like a bunny. Oh, okay. I did not know that. So I'd actually carried a couple of carcasses back to my home. I didn't think to look in there to see if it was taking up that slot. Interesting. Thank you for letting me know that. Oh yeah, remember I said the lightning storm would wreck my house? Yeah, that's what happened. I'm just glad like it doesn't burn the house down. And maybe it has the ability to do that. I don't know. I don't want to tempt fate. As soon as I can, I'm going to start building out of stone and get rid of this wooden stuff. That didn't look like it did too much. I'll have to check the planks outside. Make sure my deck isn't about to crumble. My awesome fishing deck that I can't wait to use. Oh, it sure did. Well, it tried to. I like how it's 3 hits, no matter how much damage it has. It can have like 1 damage, and it takes 3 hits. I noticed the little things. Oh, wow, okay. Yeah, it's funny because the first lightning storm I encountered, when I came back, it did a lot more damage than that. Like, just about every piece had holes in it, and big holes. So maybe it did catch fire there for a second. So I guess that's just really not cool when you're, like, far away from home and a lightning storm hits. And funny thing is, that's the second time a lightning storm struck at that cave. So maybe it's just, like, not a good spot to go to. Okay, I think we're squared away in here. So, guys, I need to take about a 1-minute break here. I will actually pass the night away. Oh, and by the way, I figured out I was actually sleeping. I didn't look at the time wrong last night. It's just there's no graphic or anything. You hit that button, and as soon as you do, bam, you're at 7 a.m. So I was looking at that like, well, it's red, which means it's not the right time, which means I can't sleep. So it just kind of threw me off a little bit there. But yeah, we're definitely passing the night. It just happens so fast you don't really see it happen. And then again, that red thing confused me there. So yeah, I'll be right back. It's funny what I think about while I'm watering the horses. I was like, man, I could totally Uber Eats like a pound of bacon right now and have that at my house in 30 minutes. And my whole house will smell of bacon in the microwave. Okay, gotcha, yeah, so the stone is the way to go, I see. Okay, awesome, awesome. Hey, another question I got for you there, Bacon Bus, is in the caves, is it just the worms, the coal, and the iron, or is there like other stuff in there, like loot chests or things of that nature? I've never really been in a cave, so I have no idea like what would be in there. Like, why would I want to go back, in other words? Yeah, question is for the whole lobby, by the way. If anybody's got an answer for me, I'd really like to know. Very curious. So glad to hear that, Bacon Bus. You know, I try to keep it fun. Especially when things are going terribly, terribly wrong. You know, you gotta find humor in it, so... I'm really glad you enjoyed. So just worms, nut, and... Oh, mushrooms, you say. Mushrooms, you say. Okay. Kind of curious now as to what I can do in the tech tree. So I've got that level 10, 9 perk points. Holy guacamole. Where do you even start? Like, I want to unlock so many things. I know I need the rope for my next super suit. But that's still locked for whatever the reason. And the funny thing is it doesn't tell you why it's locked. But that might be fixed once I open the workbench here. So yeah, let's go into tier 2. I know I need to do that first thing. Stone, leather, wood, fiber. I've got all that. Stone, leather, wood, fiber. Yep, still not unlocked. Stone, leather, wood, fiber. Oh, that's right. I don't keep stone here because I have stone like right out front. Wait, where's the stone that's usually like right out front? There's supposed to be a great big rock right here. There's always been a great big rock. Oh, maybe the lightning crushed it. Interesting. Oh, my bridges. Yep, they took a hit. Dang, man. Lightning is no freaking joke. Don't unlock the rope. Okay. Okay, gotcha. So that's why it's locked out there, I guess. We need a bench for that. Yep. Good old shovel. Alright, hopefully that's enough stone here. I don't know. I think it was 20. Oh, you know what? I should probably fix that. Because I'll forget. And then I'll come back and wonder why my bridge is missing. Like, 10 hours from now. Oh. We're broken. Watch, it needs wood. Called it. So pull it out and hold it, then... Okay. Shovel. I need to figure out where I put that thing. Shovel. There we go. And that food spoils too fast. Okay, so holding the shovel. Pull it out and hold it. Look lower right of your screen. Okay, I see wooden shovel. Dig dirt mound. Collect dirt, sand, snow. Dig dirt mound. Oh, is that how I made the hole? Yep, it sure is. Okay. I was wondering about that. I kept sitting here just like smacking the ground with the shovel, wondering why I couldn't get the hole to form that I had made once. And that was it right there. So thank you so much. Yep, LT, right, RT. I'll have to pay more attention to those HUD readouts when I pull new tools out. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thanks so much for that. That was really making my brain itch. Good stuff. All right. Oh. Speaking of microphones, I just lost mine. Apparently I need to retighten the flywheel here. There we go. Hopefully you guys can still hear me. Knock, knock, knock. Yep, I see it moving. We're good. Ah, look at that. Baby deer. Man, I'd feel so bad for shooting that right now. I'll feel a little bad for shooting that right now. It's probably going to go in the water and I won't be able to get it, but I do need the bone, the leather, and everything else. I've been going through that stuff. Like, I knew I'd need it, but wow. I have definitely been going through it. Okay, first things first, I want to fix my bridge, because I keep forgetting, like, why I repaired my hammer. I'd really like to know if it was the lightning that took out my big boulder that's always right out front. Because when I logged in today, I don't remember if it was there or not. Like, I don't recall paying any attention to it one way or the other. And we got wolves, we got deer. Prime hunting grounds. What? I thought that headshot was in the bag. Squirrel! Exactly. Okay, so yeah, I don't know. I'll have to go back and rewatch like the very beginning of my stream at some point just to see, because I'm super curious, like whether or not it was there. Actually, my feedback window might be able to do that for me. Okay, I'll check that out later. I'm having a red light on my stream. Just bear with me here while I monitor this. Normally this just goes away and the stream is really just fine, but the flip side of that is maybe it's just completely frozen and I don't know that, so gonna give this just a few seconds here. Yep, we're good. Light just went away. Okay, golden. So let's see, you said put seed in inventory. Got it. So it's funny that you said your base is here. The whole reason I built here was I was hoping the water would be a little bit of a buffer from the animals. And it is a little bit, but then I built the bridges and I was like, wait, they can just walk across now, so that defeats the entire purpose of having an island base. But then I really noticed that that was an island too over there. I was like, that would have probably been a better island. Yep, good stuff. Loving it. Let's see here. What am I even doing right now? Kind of lost my train of thought there when I was getting red lights on the stream. Whoop. Was that thing out of air? Bench. That's right. Crafting bench. Stone. Yep, I got plenty of stone. Leather. Wood, fiber. Wow, it's a lot of wood. Alright, get it done. Show me the money. Exciting moment. I've been waiting for this. Like, level 10 was a lot further away than I thought it would be. It took a while to get it up there. I'm noticing that the leveling really is starting to slow up quite a bit. Alright, booyah, baby. Absolutely deploy. And I like to have a nice view when I'm doing my crafting, so let's do a window. Nice little window. Yep, watch the fishes. Do our crafting. Life is good. Press to interact. Here we go again. Select a recipe. I'm already scared. Well, there's the rope. So So I'm assuming once I dump rope into there, it'll just start basically crafting it. It doesn't let me go to the center section. Select a recipe. Oh, there it goes. Okay. So this is actually working a lot better than the cooking station. Packed fuel brick. Okay. Wool, huh? I haven't noticed any specs that required wool, but now I know how to make it when needed. Okay. Interesting. Very cool. Yeah, I'm gonna have fun with this. Like, I love games like this with these types of crafting systems. I'm definitely gonna have a ball. I don't know if I want to start crafting a bunch of rope right now. I don't even have the next super suit unlocked in the tech tree. Kind of funny, it's still showing locked. I totally skipped the cloth, although I do notice it does better for heat. So like this has the big heat resistance numbers. Whereas what I did decide to build, it had more to do with it being more balanced out. But yeah, it's about half the heat resistance of that other thing. So I don't know if I have to craft them both, you know, to go into a hotter climate. But the other super suit I was looking at definitely needed rope. Wow, they're all locked out though. Look at that. Oh, I see. Here's all the other stations. Yep. Ranching station, fishing. Wow. Mortar and pestle. So this unlocks all this other stuff. I see some say required level 20, required level 30. Wow. Oh, I didn't even know there were piranhas. I'm just now reading that, Bacon Buzz. That's kind of funny. I haven't been chomped on yet by them. Oh, whoa. Whoa. Nobody said you could come in here. No dogs allowed. That's never happened before. Crazy. Oh, so that's it. Okay, I just saw that there. Grits, I think I'm saying that right. You said the wolves really help your leveling. Awesome. Okay, you said you'll use a lot of rope. Yeah, buddy. The mason, yep, I saw that last night too. I was like, ooh, I need the bench to build the stone builds. Noted. Yeah, I got a puppy, basically is what happened there. And then the puppy misbehaved, so he had to be put down. They have a low-grade poison. Okay, yeah, good to know on that XP. I'll definitely keep an eye out. I haven't come across a bear or anything yet, but that sounds like it's going to be a lot of work to take down. Oh, remember I was saying, like, in the very first or second stream, I can't remember now, but I was carrying the... Oops. I was carrying the carcasses. I just... taking out my own floor here. Stand by. I was carrying the carcasses back to the house here to skin them and stuff because, you know, I'm thinking in nature that would attract predators. I might not want to do that out in the open. So, I don't know. After a while, I was like, you know, maybe I'm overthinking this. I'll just skin the things out in the wild or whatever. Well, wouldn't you know, I shot a deer, and the next thing I saw is a wolf ran over there to eat my deer. And by the time I got him killed, like, there was no meat left on it. I was like, Urgh! But that sure is a thing. Like, I couldn't believe it. It was pretty wild. Alright, so let's see here. Tech tree. Let's get back to the tech tree. Cooking station I'm really interested in, but I see I need an ingot there. So to make ingots... for smelting iron, copper, and steel. That's probably what I need right there to get the ingots going. So I'm definitely going to dump a perk into that. The water skin I'm interested in because I feel like I can take that with us instead of having to be so close to base to keep, you know, hitting the clean water source. So I feel like that's important. Oxygen bladder, I bet I can put that right into that oxygen slot in my suit. So that would be nice to have. Fireplace, nice. Oh, okay. So I can either go fireplace or I can go cooking station, I guess. But I noticed this also unlocks the ice box. Now I'm about 5 levels away from that, but everybody's been telling me I need the ice box. That'd be nice to keep the meat fresh. Man, I'm gonna really... So this is what I like to do in games. I like to just kind of go through and read them all. And then I like to let that kind of simmer for a while in my mind. And then I come back and look at it again before I actually spend a bunch of points. But I know I need that. If I'm going to make iron, we want iron tools. That opens up better weapons. Oh yeah, baby. My toes are wiggling. Definitely ready to get into some better weapons. There's a longbow. Actually, I could have just waited to craft a better bow, I guess. Nice, nice. In fact, I already know I'm going to want that. What's the... Plus 25% projectile damage. That already makes it worth it. But I also want to save perks for the builds. Matter of fact, maybe I should just go over there and open that up right freaking now. Anvil, yes, water ski. Okay, gotcha. Cooking station is better, okay. Gotcha. Sweet. Yeah, I'm all about more yields for less swings. Because I do feel like I spend a lot of time chopping and pickaxing. Good stuff. Oh my goodness, where's that masonry bench? Level 15, boo! Well, I guess I'm going to have to hold out for 5 more levels on the stone builds. Which means I'll probably have to rebuild my house at least one more time before that moment. But that's okay, that means I can divvy points up on the other things that I was looking at. Thought I heard something. What's going on out here? Actually, that door can probably stay open. I probably didn't even need a door there. Okay, so all I can really do... Oh. Okay, I see. As I unlock tech, more stuff will start unlocking here. So sticks, more. Oh wow, a lot of stone on that. 80 stone. I might as well just start chopping now. And man, I'm really mad that my big boulder is here. That's literally the whole reason I have not been storing stone. I'm pretty much already storing stone right out the front door. And now in my time of need, it is gone. There goes the weight. What, I need 80 of these things? Ouch. Maybe I should... Like, the pickaxe is probably the first thing I'll craft in the world of my new metal. And I already know I'm going to have to go back for more iron. Yes, I do want the contact device. I do want to start doing missions or whatever. Contact, thanks for reminding me about that. Ooh, getting a mount, that sounds fun. Yeah, because I keep seeing horses, and I'm like, well, there's got to be a way to ride those, so that's exciting. That was like the toughest stone in the history of stones. That was one stone. Come on. I wanted to make sure it was all gone. It was a matter of principle. You can actually still sprint while you're weighted. I'm just waiting for my bridge to break out. I mean, it's sprint mode. I'm not actually sprinting. But it's definitely a lot better than, like, the slower of the two options. Okay. Now that I got the stone, I think I needed more stuff too. Now I can't remember what all was needed there. Sticks. It's always the sticks. Alright, let there be metal. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Beautiful. This is a thing of beauty. Now I feel like I'm getting out of the Stone Age. And I think that's front facing. It's kind of hard to tell, but... let's see here. If I can squeeze it in. And still be able to get in and out. Okay, I'm sure I have to fuel it. Yep, wood, coal, etc. So I'm going to go ahead and get that running, like now. Because I have a feeling these are going to take a while to spit them out. I think that's a whole stack of iron there. I don't know if I should use the coal ore for that. I mean, wood is easy enough to chop. Just in case I need that coal ore for other things. For now, I'll use the wood. Whoop. Alright, come on, give me an ingot. I cannot wait until that thing spits one out. Does it actually show you? Yes, it shows you progress. Nice. That's one thing Valheim doesn't do. It's like a big mystery when there's going to be an ingot. Maybe the farming, forge, yep. You've been putting any... Okay, have I been putting any points into extra carry weight? No, I have not. Oh no, we don't want forge damage. Okay, thanks for letting me know about the door. Yeah, thank you for letting me know about the door. Yeah, I do not want stuff inside getting damaged. Absolutely not. Okay, so you said the coal is used for nothing else. I will go ahead and dump that in there instead then, because I'm getting kind of low on the wood, to be honest. Sweet. So let that do its thing. I have not used any talent points. No, I have not. I've honestly been afraid. I wanted to play the game a little bit so I had a better idea like what it would do. I mean, some of these were kind of self-explanatory already, but again, without having played the game, I was like, but is there value in it? So I didn't know. But now that I've played for a little bit, I do need to start spending those. Yeah, I really wanted to unlock that one because I was out chopping down a lot of trees to rebuild Casa de la Sam here. I was like, man, I really want to put one in there. I just, like I said, I resisted. But I feel like I'm okay to start doing some of these. And what really threw me for a loop was there's so many. Like, you got combat, you got habitation, you got adventure. It's like, oh my god, where do you start? But honestly, the carry weight has been an issue. So I feel like that's, you know, a priority for me. Hey, Pink Bear, what's up? Good to see ya. Yeah, things are going good. Hope they're going good for you too. Oh, you said don't do fishing. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. Alright, so survival. Let's see here. I ran through these just briefly. I need to drink water real quick. I forgot to do that. Huh, water critical. And since I got meat about to spoil, I might as well just eat. And of course the oxygen. What is that thing out of air, jeepers? Could have sworn I already had it. Yeah, I did. Wonder why it wouldn't highlight for me to fill it. Extra meat, extra bone. Yeah, the water skin. I definitely want that because I notice when I'm away from the house for a little while, the water is always a problem. I just end up usually drinking lake water or something. That's not okay because I get dysentery every time. So yeah, the water bladder definitely would be nice to have. Oxygen bladder, I'm thinking that too. But only if I can actually put it in my inventory in that O2 slot. Because to me that would be like better than putting the rocks in there. I hope. I hope I don't waste the talent points on that, but I've definitely been eyeballing that. So yeah, we'll definitely do the water skin. I definitely want metal tools, and look at that, I'm down to 4 points already. I definitely want the pickaxe though, because yeah. I do spend a lot of time hacking away at rocks, and going back in for iron, I feel like that's going to really help. So let's go ahead and do that. The axe, yeah, it'll be nice, but down to 3 points. Skinning bench, that sounds interesting. I'm sure when I get farming, that'll happen. Wow, there's 2 perk points right there in those 2 items. Craft, create, coconut? What does that say? Concoct. Oh, concoct. Wow, at first glance I thought it said coconut. I'm like, there are no palm trees in this game. Mortar and pestle. I wanted to look at that again. Simple tool for crafting. That's where your gunpowder comes from. Okay, see, I've been wondering about the gunpowder. But wow, this is like level 15 and 20 stuff. So I need to stay kind of like on the left side of this perk tree, I guess. We're not quite here yet. Textiles. Well, maybe like that would unlock everything. Oh, backpack, carry weight, inventory. Okay. Hopefully, fingers crossed, this will unlock the backpack. Come on, baby. All right. And wow, like, the choices are limitless here. Like, which one do you grab? Oh, allows... Okay, that would be nice to have. So it'd be quicker to, like, just pound a button, I guess, and get whatever medicine you need. Season fertilizer. Yeah, that's not priority stuff. I really want the backpack. I'm really digging that carry weight capacity in the inventory slots especially. Plus 10% or minus 10% carry weight of ores. Yeah, that's a no-brainer. Okay, I'm down to 1 point. That's not awesome. 1 point. I wish there was a way to, like, speed this up. This is kind of painful to navigate. There's my error. Okay, so you said yes, both. I'm thinking you were talking about the error thing. So I'll go ahead and, I guess, use my last point on that. I really wanted a couple other things out of here, but I'll do... There go my words. Apparently, I'll have to wait till level 11. Get a bit more on the perk side of things going. I'm really curious to see how the crossbow does. I know I'm not there yet. But wow, in Valheim, the crossbow was terrible. It took like 10 seconds, without exaggerating. It took about 10 seconds to reload. And it was just a nightmare using it. You couldn't sprint. It would stop the reload process and start over. And, you know, you're using it in combat, so you need to sprint. It was just a nightmare of a device. So I definitely hope the crossbow here is a lot better. Okay, guys, I got the stuff unlocked that I want to unlock. Well, I can't unlock anymore anyway, because the perk points are all chewed up. But I do want to go over to talents. I do want to start, you know, working on, like, the food, the stam. I kind of felt like that was important based on my gameplay so far. I kind of felt like that was important. It would be nice to get more mats, you know, for doing things, absolutely. But to me, that's more of a nicety than more of a necessity at this point. But the increase to base stamina, I feel, is absolutely hands down a priority for me. The stam has been a problem, I'm not going to lie. So it says hunting, though, so I'm wondering if that only applies to hunting. Hopefully that increases my stamina across the board. Otherwise, you know, it's only really helping me during hunting. That's not going to help me much. I'll put 2 into that and see how it feels. Oh wait, maybe this is just leveling up my hunting to unlock like the next sets or something. I don't know how that's working there. Leather breakdown. Oh, you can tear leather into rope. That's interesting. That's kind of funny. Quick getaway. I like that. Okay, I'm just going to put it in there, see what happens. Okay, so here's the weight. Definitely a priority for me because weight has already been a problem, and I'm not even really getting into ores yet, so I feel like this is a big one to just go ahead and dump some points into. Nah, not yet. Rockstar! Now they're speaking my language. Oh, I see I got a bunch of chats here. Bear with me while I catch up on that real quick. Yeah, thanks, Pink Parrot. I made it a little more homey, you know, got the windows going. I got the campfire in the middle on dirt now, so I don't burn my house down again. Because that happened last night. It was a great time. I was up till about 3 in the morning rebuilding my house. I woke up with the funny sensation of wanting chocolate to, like, make me feel better. Okay, you said that bone one is definitely a good one for later. Noted. Also can get extra meat. Roger that. I think I already read that. Man, I lost my place. See, that's why I try to put my markers in there. The ice box! Right, Atlantis. I've heard that term many a times. And my mom had to explain it to me. She said, yeah, we actually used to have to bring a big block of dry ice home and stick it in there, and that's what kept the food cool. I was like, wow. Interesting. I just read that, Bacon. Backpack and air bladder. It looks like I chose wisely. Awesome. Medical satchel is only good to save inventory space. But it's no faster. Interesting. I must have misread that. Crossbow's strong for damage, but loads a lot slower. Okay. Yeah, I really like bows in video games. Like, to use a crossbow, it's got to be quick. In Skyrim, it's the same thing. It's just too slow for me, so... Noted. Focus on the oxidissolve. Okay, yeah, I saw that. I saw that. And I assumed that's what it would do, but I didn't know, so thank you for throwing that out there. I wouldn't do food stuff yet, okay. Hunting stamina across the board. Okay, whew, I chose wisely. Man, thanks for letting me know all this stuff. It's definitely helpful. I don't feel like I'm shooting in the dark so much right now. Yeah, I've been doing that. I've been going through the tabs because, you know, I like to look ahead a little bit in everything that I do. Talent, same thing. You know, I've been looking ahead. There's just so much here. Like, oh my goodness. But this stuff right here, where am I? The weight especially. Like, that's been a big thing this entire play. So I was like, that is definitely going to be one of my first priorities. And yes, I know this other stuff will be nice too, but for now... Let's see, I'm down to 9 points already. I'm not too worried about this, because honestly, I've been using the spoiled stuff, and I know that goes into other things, so I'm okay with the food spoilage for now. Although for the cooked stuff, I do admit that goes kind of quick. I wish the cooked stuff would last longer. So I don't know, to me that's kind of like a maybe, maybe not. This one feels like it would be beneficial. You said hold off on the fishing. There's saddles. Nice. Storm Chaser, more like Storm Runner. What is that, a tornado? Okay, base health. That's another thing I'd like to have more of. Most definitely. That's been big in my gameplay. I've died quite a few times in this. In this game. This would be nice, getting the oxygen in hunger and water and stuff down. Not gonna lie. Man, why do I have to unlock that for that? That's bogus. Okay, it would be nice, but I don't feel like it's an immediate emergency. Let's see what else I've been looking at here. Yeah, again, it would be nice to have, but it's not immediate or urgent. So yeah, all this stuff is just kind of nicety, I think. And I'm not even at stone building yet. Combat, that was another place I was looking. Faster move speed while holding bows. I don't know if I necessarily feel like I need the move speed, at least not yet, but I will keep that in mind. Cheaper bow crafting, bah. Easy draw, reduce stamina usage. I haven't noticed a big problem with that yet. Again, I haven't noticed a big problem with reload and stam during my bow hunting. Now, maybe if I'm getting swamped with a bunch of enemies, you know, that might change that. But for now, I'll just keep that on the back burner. Strong thrust. Ooh, more attack damage. That would be nice. Those aren't big numbers, but every little bit does help. Okay, what was I looking at in combat? Maybe that was it. Maybe it was the attack damage. Or maybe it wasn't the top row. See, that's one I'd want even more. Going down there. Quick bow draw, again, not a big deal as far as I know. Yeah, I'd really like to start going down this row right here. Just because I'm a big bow person. I love my bows. I like distance combat. So, 6 points available. You know, I'm going to take a step back from this right now, guys. I know you're throwing me a lot of amazing information right now. But again, this is just my process. You know, I read things, I come back to it later, I look at it again. You know, I pay attention to these things when I'm out in gameplay again. So I'll go back out, I'll fight again, I'll do different things. And I'll have those things in the back of my mind. And then when I do come back and look at it, I'll know exactly where I want those points to go based on my play style. So, you know, thank you so much for the tips, guys. It's really helping me out here. Movement speed is helpful. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, no kidding, Pink Parrot. I like perk trees in video games. I always have. I loved Skyrim. I loved Cyberpunk. I'm big into that because you can really basically fine-tune the game to your own play style, and that's what I love about it. So, like, for example, Skyrim, I'm a big bow person. I don't put a single perk point into one-handed, two-handed shields, none of that. All my points go right into archery. In Cyberpunk was kind of the same way. You could really fine-tune the game to your own play style. So yeah, I'm really definitely like feeling that here in this game. I wish the points would come a little quicker, but we'll get there. You know, I'm still pretty early on in this playthrough. I mean, I just basically got a house built, so definitely a long way to go here. But I'm really looking forward to more levels, more perk points, more talents. So the one thing that I don't know how to spend, it's like in blue lettering. And I can't remember now where I saw that. It wasn't the tech, it wasn't the talents, it was like a third thing that you can spend. I don't know, I'm not seeing it now. I don't even know where I saw it, to be honest. Like, it's a lot to take in with this game all at once. It might have been from, like, the main menu or something. But, it's just not coming to mind right now. Okay, build in place a... Oh, yeah, man, I forgot... that simple missions and operations. That's what I want to access next. That's like why I actually built the desk. I wanted to see what missions we could go do. Because like I feel ready to go do something mission related tonight. So let's see if I can't figure out how to get into the missions menu. Whoops. I don't think this is the right menu. Okay, what am I doing wrong here? It's got to be me. Combat perks. Yeah, I do probably need to prioritize that. The solo talents in the top right corner. Maybe that was the other thing, the solo points. That might be what I'm thinking of. Ooh, that's a good one right there. That's a big number. Increased base health. I wish it told you by how much. But honestly, I'll take all the help I can get in the world of health. And more stamina. Thanks for pointing me to that. Awesome. I'm down to 3 points. Yeah, I'm really going to hold off now. But I feel like I spent them good. Yeah, I feel like I spent they were well spent. Ah, fellow stealth archer, Pink Parrot, I just read that. Yep. I know there's like memes and stuff about that. So much fun. The stealth archer, that is definitely my my Skyrim go-to. Did I unlock the tech for the contact device? No, I think I forgot that. I think I ran out of points at some point and I forgot to hold one back for that. Man, I don't even know where it is anymore. Like, it's all starting to look the same to me now. I've been staring at this for like a half an hour. I know I saw it somewhere. Is it something I have to craft, I wonder? Why did I unlock the textiles bench? There had to be... Oh, for the backpack. Yeah, the anvil too. We need to get that going. Wow, guys, this is going to take me a while. I feel like I'm on kind of like brain overload right now. I really don't understand why I can't seem to find my missions menu. Oh, so that's how the missions come in. Okay, thanks, Bacon Bus. Now that's making more sense. So as soon as I build the device, that kind of like reminds me of other games I've played. That's what you interact with to get your missions. Awesome. Gotcha, Atlantis. Ah, man, I was looking right at it. Yeah, my brains are starting to melt. Oh my goodness. Let's see here. You said 2 to the right of the forge. There we go. Yep, I was looking right at it. I probably even hovered over it. I'm turning into mashed potatoes right now. Okay. So yeah, unfortunately I don't have the perk point right now. I'll have to wait until level 11 for that. Boo. 15 iron ingots. That is not a small number. Lots of rope, lots of wood. Got it, got it. Okay, guys, so for now, since I can't really do what I really wanted to do tonight, which was missions, what I might do is just go ahead and break away for now. This was just really heavy into crafting and blueprint, and I apologize for that. I know these streams can be boring for people that just want to see action. But all I can really do right now is go back into the cave and just get more iron, which you've already seen. So I think what I'll do is just kind of go offline here. I might go out and kill some more wolves and stuff and get my XP up, hit that number 11, and get that mission thing going. And matter of fact, I might wait until, you know, I'm ready to craft it, and that's how I'll start my next stream. And then we'll do some mission stuff. So, oh, mining ore also helps. Noted. Well, maybe that's how I'll get up to level 15, or whatever's next 11. So again, guys, thank you all so much for the help and for throwing out all the tips and stuff. You're really helping me to learn. A big part of this game I'm noticing is just learning the mechanics and the navigation of it all. Like, pretty much everything on this screen has something you have to do in there. And then there's sub-screens and sub-menus, and it's overwhelming, to be honest. I'll get there, but it's definitely a learning curve. So yeah, I'll spend some more time in here just offline, you know, refamiliarizing, and the more I look at it, the more natural it'll start coming. And then hopefully that'll cut down time in some of these streams with, you know, trying to figure out what's where and what's what. But I will definitely continue this. I am absolutely loving the game, and I really love that there's a lot of interest in the game. So guys, again, just thank you all so much for hanging out. Thank you for all the chat. Please keep the comments coming. Well, you know, long after the video posts, I'd still love to hear what you're thinking in comments. If you wouldn't mind taking that quick moment to like, share, subscribe, comment, I always appreciate those things. And guys, until the next time, best of luck and happy hunting. Yeah, thanks so much, Pink Parrot. I appreciate that. I just hope I can do it quicker moving forward. You know, I'll be more familiar with it, because I still kind of feel like everything's in Greek letters, and I'm like, huh? So yeah, we'll get there. Make your backpack first. Yes, absolutely. I'm excited to get my backpack done. Actually, pretty much everything I've unlocked. I'm excited to get it all done. So hopefully by the time I come back on, you'll see all that stuff like already crafted out and put to good use. So again, guys, thank you all so much. Really appreciate you hanging out. We'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out, y'all.